Hi everyone, Kelly Sposito, Executive Director of the NEO Fund, and we're here with Jay Toby of Harbor Hobby, and we're going to talk a little bit about his experience with starting and growing a new business class at our NEO Fund networking meetings while we open some vintage baseball cards, right?
Now, if you're just a fan of Darryl Strawberry and you think, I don't care what it creates, I just want to have it put on my shelf, then we'll send it away for you.
It's Dwight Gooden, by the way.
Is it Dwight Gooden?
Maybe you need some new glasses.
Yeah, let's, it's Doc Gooden. It's Doc Gooden, so let's edit out every single thing.
So tell us a little bit about what you do at.
Primarily, what we like to do at Harbor Hobby is keep the hobby side of everything still alive. When I was a young man, again, like these baseball cards suggest, this is what we did, and it was all about collecting, having fun, trading with your friends, and keeping it mostly fun. What you see a lot now is like a lot of these vendors and a lot of these other companies, what they'll do is they'll hype up product a lot just to get you really excited, but then they don't follow through with any of it. So we want to kind of focus like a lot more on the hobby part, and then the hype part is the fun, and not just the thrill or the chase. So what I brought today is a good mixture of both.
I want to ask you a little bit about how the NEO Fund starting and growing a business class incorporated into the Harbor Hobby.
Yeah, so honestly, when I took the class, it was for a totally different idea than this hobby business.
Okay.
It was for farming. I was gonna open a garlic farm, and I do garlic farming as a hobby, and I intended to do that, but during the class, there's a lot of prompts, different just discussions that we would have that Larry would bring up, and it just made me think that what I was doing with my brother, doing the estate sales and stuff like that, we were already doing this stuff, and I knew that there was a connection. I could connect what I was learning and apply it better to something like this than something like that. And it just clicked. And I feel like it's that way for anybody. Like, you may have intentions to do it this way, and then you learn something through the class and it changes your mindset. Like, okay, well, maybe I don't want a food truck, maybe I want a food cart.
Well, I do think that the reason why we're doing some of these video series is to make sure that everyone knows that NEO Fund is there to help you even cultivate your idea, that you might have a hobby farm that you want to grow garlic, and as you go through the paces and you realize mathematically that doesn't really provide enough stability for me and my family and what we want to do, but there's other opportunities that come when you glean the skills and you get the gears turning, and you figure out that you already had something that you can just elevate to the next level. The hard work is what Jay did, was going to the class, putting himself through the paces, looking at his numbers, really vetting out, is this a business to embark on? So sometimes, like you said, it wasn't garlic. You said no to garlic, you made a good decision, and then you said yes to this.
I'll still grow my garlic and enjoy having that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, maybe someday you'll be able to walk in my baseball card shop and buy garlic.
I would love that. Jay, thank you for coming and telling us a little bit about your story, and let me pick your brain. And if you're interested in cards and collectibles and you want to pick Jay's brain some more, please check him out, Harbor Hobby, across social media here, and contact him. Unfortunately, Bud, the last thing we have to do is cheers.
Cheers. Yeah. It tastes like cardboard.
It tastes like minty.
Now it's all dissolved. It's not even gum anymore.
Oh, Mike is right.